Now, it might seem a little incongruous for a national park to be named after a famous British hunter. But the truth is, Jim Corbett was revered by the local population for shooting tigers who had developed a taste for human flesh. In fact, he was instrumental in setting up the reserve itself, and towards the end, shot more wildlife with his camera than with his gun. So, let's join Niret Alva on a safari through man-eater country.
For years, he tracked and killed man-eating tigers and leopards without being eaten. He was an excellent shot and had several tricks up his sleeve. He wore rubber-soled shoes, dressed up like a village woman, tracked the man-eaters, and was always upwind, or was it downwind of his quarry? Though famous as a hunter, Jim Corbett was also a conservationist and helped set up India's first national park in 1936. 60 years later, its area has grown to over 1,300 square kilometers. Today, Corbett Park, renamed after the legendary hunter in the 50s, is world famous for the beauty of its location on the Himalayan foothills and for the stunning variety of its wildlife. Although there are several places where you can stay within the park at nominal rates, Dhikala is the most popular. It's about 30 kilometers from the main entrance to the sanctuary. The accommodation and the facilities here are pretty basic. If you're looking for frills, you won't find them. Perhaps that's intentional, because here you're expected to be a passive observer of the life and death struggle of hundreds of plant and animal species that unfolds along the river Ramganga that flows through the park. The park is open from mid-November to mid-June. April to June is the best time if you're on the lookout for tigers. But whenever you choose to come, remember to keep your eyes wide open. Sometimes a glimpse is all you get. Now you see it, now you don't. This otter looks lost. Mama croc, Papa croc, and baby croc. "20 feet long and pretty relaxed looking." Ishtiaq has been a guide in Mahout for over 40 years. He and his elephant Ramba, whom you'll meet later, take visitors for rides in the park. Ishtiaq can track tigers, identify distress calls, and actually get you to where the action is. Because tiger baiting isn't allowed in Corbett, the skill of guides is crucial. I'm here in mid-February, at a time when tigers mate. This is when they are unpredictable and ferocious, and the chances of seeing one remote. Much of the conversation in Corbett centers on the possibility of sighting a tiger. But they should be seen as only a part of the greater wildlife experience. Incidentally, if you're not a nature freak and prefer resort facilities, there are several hotels outside the park area. If you have extra money to spend, you can stay in one of these and make day trips to the park. This way, you have the best of both worlds. As for me, I'm happy in Corbett. The piece de resistance of Corbett Park is a walk through the forest. The growth is so dense that ideally you need to be about 12 feet tall for a bird's eye view. An elephant is the second best option.
This is the real thing. You don't walk alone here or even in a group. You're only safe on elephant back. Keep quiet and look for surprises at every turn. You don't know what you may see. ये पेड़ कितने साल पुराने होंगे? बहुत साल पुराने, कितने? 50-60, हाँ? ज़्यादा पुराने नहीं है। अच्छा। कम से कम 60-70 साल पुराना। तो यंग पेड़ है। अच्छा। The only thing you hear are a few rustling sounds and some animal cries. And yet you can feel hundreds of pairs of eyes looking at you. It's an eerie experience.
Just when I thought I was going to see nothing but deer, we stumbled on a herd of wild elephants, snacking in a thicket, the original fast food joint. Only, they didn't have to pay for it. They snorted and grumbled when they saw us, decided they didn't want their food habits analyzed, and took off. It was time for me to leave too. No, I didn't see the tiger, but I saw a thriving ecosystem, hundreds of prey species, and his and her pug marks, where a couple had come together to make more tigers. I knew they were there somewhere. Can you blame them for not wanting to say hello?